Ben. How's it
Hey,
going?
Sam, how's it going? Haven't seen ya.
Yeah, things have been pretty busy trying to keep business going.
Oh, it's been really rough. I tell you, this King George, between you and me,
Yeah.
he really is turned this country into such an uproar with all these taxes that he's been putting on, especially the business people, and we can't do anything. We can't make any money at it.
Well, I think he's really trying to protect us with some of these laws. I mean, look at the shipping and things that he's done for us with shipping. It's making things safe and fair.
The shipping, that raises the cost. He charges us a tax to send things, and he charges a tax to bring stuff over here. So he's the one he's doing it to benefit himself with money.
Well,
it's all money.
We owe him, though. We owe him.
We don't owe him anything. That may have been 200 years ago, but now we're becoming our own independent country, and we can start taking care of ourselves.
But that French and Indian War was really expensive, and we owe it to them. They fought that for us. We now have so much more land.
But we helped to fight that war, and once we got involved in fighting that war, that's when things turned around and we started winning the war. It wasn't until the Americans got involved in that war. So I really feel that there's a balance there. We really, we could help with some of the debt or whatever, but the king just is so demanding and telling us. He's not giving us a voice in what laws we have in our country.
Well, England's been a strong country for a long time. He's a good leader. He knows what's going on over there and what's going on here.
No, I don't agree with that either. He's a tyrant. He's only thinking of himself and his pockets and how they benefit as a country.
He sent all these soldiers over to protect us. We need to repay him somehow.
The soldiers, yeah, we have to house and feed them, and then taking away our privacy. The soldiers are making it worse here than better.
Well, imagine what kind of chaos would be going on in Boston, for instance, if these soldiers weren't here keeping control over everyone.
We wouldn't have this chaos if the soldiers weren't there. That's a big part of all this going on, and these taxes. If he would simply let us have a voice in Parliament, let us send a representative there to explain our needs and to have a say in what laws are made for our country, and listen to us, I think things would be so much better, and people would go back to the life we had, which was peaceful, and people were making a good living.
I don't know if it would be peaceful. I mean, look at Rhode Island. It's so small compared to some of the bigger colonies, and I think people are going to get upset. If we're trying to do things more on our own over here, it's going to be pure chaos. There's going to be fights, there's going to be arguments, and we don't even know how to set up a government.
Well, but we started coming together at that French and Indian War and started to unify as a country. And I think if we really worked at that and started listening to each other, instead of looking at us as individual countries and came together as one country, things could work out. I can see things coming together for us as a country.
We would have to go to war. We can't go up against England. We'd need France. We'd need Spain. We'd need their help to even get there.
You think they would? Don't you think they'd like to help us after what England did to them? It'd be a way to get back at them. So you never know that they might join us in this.
But we don't have trained soldiers. We don't have the supplies. We don't have the weapons. We couldn't not even face them.
Those are all things that we can work through. I think our country is ready for this. We're ready to be independent from England.
Well, we don't have anyone that could be our king or run our country over here. We're not trained in a government.
But that's all part of our growing as a country and coming to some resolution with that.
I don't know. I don't think I can agree with you on this.
Sorry, I've got to get going. I have an appointment.
All right, well, we'll finish this conversation later.